Most mysterious substances. Number 10. Japanese mystery foam. This mysterious foam flooded the streets in the southern Japanese city of Fukuoka. Images and videos were posted online by stupefied Japanese onlookers, making the city almost look like a winter wonderland. This was following a 7-magnitude earthquake in April 2016. Once the images hit Twitter, many were left to theorize and speculate exactly what on earth could it be. During this earthquake, 1,500 people were injured and 31 lost their lives in the Kyushu island. During this earthquake, 1,500 people were injured and 31 lost their lives on the Kyushu island. What could this mystery foam after a natural disaster actually be? Others claim that this foam was from some type of foam fire sprinkler that burst. This seems to be a little bit more reasonable. But still, the entire street was flooded, meaning there was quite a bit of foam. Number 9. Alien slime. While exploring an underground cave in southern Australia, scuba divers came across what they're calling alien slime. What makes this substance truly intriguing is that it's not common to find life in deep caves such as this one. This unique microbe thrives in dark conditions and doesn't use photosynthesis, which is the process of turning sunlight into food. This almost makes it seem like something from out of this world. Here in these photos, we can see the alien cave slime under a microscope. This has to make you wonder what other strange things might there be deep within the caves. And could maybe something like this exist on a planet that doesn't get too much sunlight? Who knows? Number 8. Dark matter. Invisible matter, known as dark matter, makes up about 4/5 of our atmosphere. Just because the sky is dark at night doesn't mean there's nothing out there. The reason we don't see it is because of the fact that it doesn't let off any electromagnetic radiation, making it invisible. The theories around dark matter certainly make it a mysterious substance, and since it fills up space between other galaxies, it's something you should know about. Meaning, the matter we can actually see wouldn't produce enough energy for the stars to move this fast on their own. The result is some type of mysterious form of matter out there, dark and difficult to explain. Think of it like seeing a man floating around in midair. You know that people don't normally have magical powers, so there must be something there keeping them hovering, like wires, even if you can't see them. Number 7. Utah green foam. What would you do if you came across this mysterious green foam slime coming out of the sewers? It almost looks like a monster is living below the ground. The strange foam was spotted by Utah residents in the town of Buffdale in July 2016. The foam came from Welby Jacob Canal, which is connected to the Jordan River, and then came bubbling up onto the street. This is not some type of key lime frosting you want to put on your cake, folks. An emergency response team came to the scene and determined that it was some type of toxic algae bloom that covered the nearby bodies of water. More than 100 people who went to the lake fell ill and had symptoms of vomiting, diarrhea, and fevers. The problem with this theory is that algae doesn't really seem to foam up like green dish soap. Some believe that the algae must have been infected with some type of bacteria. What do you think? Number 6. Crystallized tears. Sometimes our bodies make some pretty mysterious substances as well. This woman, Laura Pons, started getting a little discomfort in her eyes, to say the least, when she noticed some mysterious white plaque. Here in this photo, you can see what's coming out of her eyes. Doctors believe it could be from her body creating too much keratin. The process of crying the crystallized tears for this woman can happen for weeks at a time, and doesn't just happen when she's feeling sad. Ophthalmologists were completely baffled and sympathized for her pain. Don't take blinking for granted. This woman can't always do it without feeling some kind of severe discomfort. Number 5. Black rain. Imagine coming outside and it's raining. Not normal water like you're used to, but a mysterious black tar-like substance falling from the sky. This was found covering people's houses and cars in the city of Harrison Township in the state of Michigan. The city's fire chief said it wasn't bird droppings originally, despite the close resemblance to it. He also said that it wasn't flammable. Some believe that it actually was coming from a nearby National Guard base, but they came through with a statement saying they had no idea what it was either, and that it wasn't coming from them. It started getting a little bit serious when people were concerned that the mysterious substance could be hazardous to their health. The Michigan Department of Environmental Quality later stated that it was indeed bird droppings, and contradicted their original statement from the fire chief. Could this really have been some type of cover-up for a mysterious substance to use at the nearby military base? Many weren't willing to accept this explanation as bird droppings, claiming that there would need to be an extraordinary amount of birds. Number 4. Palm oil blobs. A deadly and mysterious substance washed up on British beaches in April 2016. Basically what this stuff is frozen or solidified palm oil. These strange-looking blobs are covered in some type of killer bacteria. The blobs smell like burnt diesel and the odor is incredibly bad. The blobs have a candle-like texture and somehow make the transatlantic journey from the Caribbean. What the heck happened here? People didn't even realize how dangerous these were until they noticed their dogs eating them and getting severely ill or even dying. Signs were even put on beaches like you see here, warning people about the palm oil blobs. Number 3. Mysterious honey. Beekeepers in the city of Ribeauvillé, France, in the region of Alsace, were shocked when they began to notice bees that were making green, blue, and brown honey. Would you be willing to give this honey a try, even though it's green? Of course, this remained a huge mystery, and beekeepers were panicking at first about all these crazy colors. Sometimes, truth can be stranger than fiction. The beekeepers conducted an investigation on their own and followed the bees to a Mars candy production facility. They were going through the waste of dye used for M&Ms. For one of the beekeepers, he doesn't even consider it honey, but some type of mutant substance. He would never consider selling it. And he's sort of right in any case. Number 2. Mysterious lethal substance, Illinois. 2 people were found dead inside their homes in Maine Township, Illinois. On top of it, 4 people who responded to the scene needed to go to the hospital suffering from breathing complications. A hazardous material responsive unit was sent in full hazmat suits to investigate further. No poisonous gases were detected like they suspected, so the crew was initially baffled. This mysterious substance remained unsolved, and no one had any clue on what was causing the illness and fatalities. The neighbors are rightfully shocked, and it appears this mysterious deadly substance will not have a final verdict on what it was. And number 1. Mystery cloud in Morocco. A huge, unexplainable foam began forming at the ground of Ducala, Morocco in February 2016. This sent conspiracy theorists into overdrive. The eerie blobs of white froth began moving through the valley and almost appears as if it's a big glob of cotton candy. No one knew exactly what it was, but people certainly had quite a few theories. Some claim it's from geoengineering or from weather manipulation, while others speculate it was possibly from extraterrestrial intervention. It really just looks like someone put liquid soap into the dishwasher. Either way, the substance has yet to be confirmed. Could it possibly be the result of chemical engineering in our atmosphere to regulate the climate? Hard to tell.